Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5.
Or a little bit now. Yeah, we got 90%, 95% of the
What's going on?
How are you, sir? I'm Scott.
Fred.
Fred, this is my son. This is my son Luke. And also my son Scott.
How you doing?
Fred, just so you know, it's live. So I'll say, you know.
All right. We're doing music though.
Oh, music's great. No, whatever. I'm in your way. You do whatever you gotta do. I'm just doing the broadcast. Anybody can tune in. I hope you guys know.
No, they broadcast on that side.
Oh, they told me to come up here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And every time I've been here, I've come up here. So
Okay.
hopefully I'm not. You in place?
Yeah. Nope. Just gonna put it down there already.
Yeah, if you used to go to the right.
No, it's okay.
Well, I just think.
Just gonna get some,
Next time I come, every time I come, they tell me to go do this.
Oh yeah. Something else?
It's a woman.
It is nice and warm here. That's for
Is
sure.
this your guys' first game too?
No, we've had one non-league game and one league game.
Oh, what do you guys get?
101. Yeah. So we played King Philip School, high school. The first game, that was a non-league game. We beat them, and then we lost to Barrington, which is a league game. Barrington, Rhode Island.
Yeah, I
What enough to do with it? Oh, you are?
Yeah. We live in Connecticut. We're not too far from here.
So where did you have you have this, you do all electronic, you put everything in digitally?
Yeah, I just and then come over. That's how it is. Everybody at home. It's just like OBS. Nothing.
Coach sent us a link.
Oh, good.
Your
Good.
live
Yeah.
stream. If you want to watch it.
Because anybody can tune in live or
Yeah.
later. You got your kid on the team?
Yeah.
Oh, he's your son.
Number 6. Patrick Murphy.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. How you guys doing this year? How many games you have?
Over 300 this season.
300 games?
Yeah, we broke this.
Oh, that you do?
Yeah.
Oh, but so not just specifically for this team.
Oh no, I do. I
Oh,
cover
so
a
you're
bunch
not affiliated with this team.
not directly. This
So I can talk trash about them.
sure. They don't try to
I'm just kidding.
This is our fourth season.
But
Yeah. We just
it's cool.
yeah.
You do a bunch of teams in Connecticut.
Yeah, I do a lot of youth. I do a lot of youth teams. I do a lot of high school games, a couple of prep schools, and the Coast Guard Academy.
You guys do commentating and stuff too?
Yeah, I do the play-by-play.
Play-by-play? He's a color guy? Or?
No, he's just a cameraman. He's behind the scenes. He's my muscle. If anybody in trouble.
school.
Yeah, we've been doing it. My wife and I started about 6 years ago. And each year we have 300 games.
Pretty busy, huh?
Yeah. But it's good. It's a lot of fun. Species obviously just started.
How is this team, you know?
Usually very good.
Yeah.
I don't know about this season.
Yeah. Let's see, we want a good
Yeah,
game.
no, they're usually really good. And the FCIAC, I think is the name of the conference. That's definitely the best conference.
I know we play Woodstock Academy sometimes.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah, that's actually our high school's girls. Oh, yeah.
Right after,
I know. I
right up there goes some players.
I took my switch. I'm Scott, by the way.
Scott?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt. It's my
So
son.
run
Luke.
this.
Sorry if I'm in you guys'
You
way.
think we can move down
Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah,
Just
we're
he's
mobile.
gonna sit here. I can
Yep.
be right here.
No, we can definitely do that. Hold on.
I run this thing and I still don't know what I'm doing.
Is that okay? I can move this, so it's not. You know what? Anyway, let me get this up to your school.
Oh.
I was originally down there, but it didn't work out. We didn't miss much of a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Squeezes up. All right. Everything's okay where we are?
Yeah.
Yep. What do you need, a pen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
We leave pens up there.
There you
Never
go.
just you.
There you go.
You got extra?
I got one for me.
Oh, okay.
I always take. Matt, just so you know,
Yup.
the microphone's on, so I just like to tell people.
The microphone's what?
Microphone is hot, live.
Oh, okay.
So don't say anything that, don't say anything.
It's not recording now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it
We're
is?
live right now. No, you can say nothing. I just like to tell people because I don't want anybody, you know. If you see me, I tell everybody all the time, just assume it's on. It's a safer way to live.
So, because this is not a big game, we're not doing national anthem, we're not doing any starting lineups or anything.
Okay, so just coming out, warming up.
Coming out, warming up, going right to
Just
it.
3 minutes of warm up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about minutes, seconds? Is it 22:30s?
Sure. What? Oh, we're only doing 2 halves?
Yeah, it's 22 and a half minutes.
Ah, I had it. I despise halves.
Really?
Not
36, 22.
It's so stupid. Ugh. Is it delayed offsides at least?
Yes.
I thank God. So I do a ton of youth games. There's no delayed offsides. It's horrible. Oh, that's me. Yeah. If you guys need plug in, do whatever. Appreciate it. And I see more tournaments going to, it makes me. Ugh. It's supposed to be a 3-chapter story.
Right. Yep.
I'm an old grumpy, get off my lawn hockey guy. Well, I'm glad you told me. Take it off. I don't know. Take your t-shirt off. Shirt on underneath. You go out and get some fish. Yeah. You're right, you're right.
Somebody down here was calling with you guys. Oh, all right. All right.
Yeah, Chris said it's once a time. 5 minutes? Usually, that's good. Usually.
Brad, what are we doing? 2:22:30?
Yeah. Nope. Same game. We get good question. I don't know. Do you guys need the light or?
For a second.
Wait and see me in the reflection.
Tell us when to start the song. Yeah? No. Start it. You guys need the light on? Yeah, it's actually not bad right now.
Oh my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu, Mr. Lukey Bonner, behind the lens tonight. And we are live from the Burrillville Arena here in Burrillville, Rhode Island, as the Fairfield Mustangs start the season on the road, out of state, as a matter of fact, up in Rhode Island, taking on the Burrillville Broncos. Fairfield wearing their red sweaters with their white shoulders, black numbers, black trim, red shorts, red socks. I got this with black and white stripes, and we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes for the Mustangs. Is it going to be Jake Hedman, or let's see who the other netminder is? I believe that it's number 31. Yes, Tristan Baker. We'll see if it's Hedman or Baker. And down at the other end, the Burrillville Broncos wearing their gray sweaters with the cool old school B across the chest, blue helmets with a white stripe down the middle, dark blue numbers with white trim, blue shorts, gray socks with blue and white trim. And we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes for the Broncos, if it's going to be Michael Fiod or Riley Karen. We'll find out. And as soon as you know, we'll know. As soon as I know, you will know. All right, we're going to play two 22-minute halves, ladies and gentlemen, which is much to the chagrin of the broadcaster. I got to be honest with you. I was very disappointed when I heard that. But, we got to get over such things. If that's the worst thing that happens today, we're all still having a pretty good day. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is delayed offsides. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing. Body contact is legal at this level, and fighting is frowned upon by the United States and Canadian government, so we might not see any of that tonight. This is a high school game between the Mustangs and the Broncos tonight up in Rhode Island. I couldn't possibly be more excited than I am right now to be back with the Mustangs once again. I think it's our third or fourth season with the Mustangs, so I want to thank them so much for allowing us to broadcast the games again this season. They're always exciting. They're always a pleasure. And this year, very excited that they're going to be playing at the brand-new Sacred Heart Arena on campus of Sacred Heart down in Fairfield. Not that Bridgeport. I like Bridgeport. Don't get me wrong. No, nothing wrong with Bridgeport. But have you been to the Sacred Heart Arena, ladies? If you've been there, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's absolutely gorgeous. A lot of gorgeous arenas in Connecticut. That, the Quinnipiac one, and, of course, the new one, the Toscano Family Center up at UConn. All right, we are about ready to get underway here between these two organizations as the Mustangs finishing up their warm-ups. The Broncos are finishing up their warm-ups. Tonight's game is brought to us by our friends at Next Level Summer Academy. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard about Next Level Summer Academy, it is the best summer camp anywhere in the world. There are a number of Seahawks that went last year. As you know, I broadcast the Southeast Connecticut Seahawk games. So if you're like, what's a Seahawk? Well, that's a Seahawk, ladies and gentlemen, not from Seattle, right here in Connecticut. So Next Level Summer Academy is a one-of-a-kind program that combines professional instruction with traditional camp activities right at the St. Thomas More School in Oakdale, Connecticut. Campers can participate in one of many sports intensities, including ice hockey, soccer, baseball, and or football. Week-long sessions are booking right now, and they sell out every year. So make sure you get your young lady and lad into Next Level Summer Academy. Sports are led by coaches and college athletes down in the area. Day and overnight options are available, and special pricing, ladies and gentlemen, now through Christmas. If you mention the show, if you mention Scotty, you mention Solu, mention Lou, whoever you want to mention, and get 5% off. So go to nextlevelSummerAcademy.com or give a call at 914 341-1488. That is our friends at Next Level Summer Academy. I'm telling you, a couple of the Seahawks went last year because they heard they partnered with us last year and advertised with us, and they loved it. They said it was a fantastic camp. They had a great time. So send your young lady or lad to Next Level Summer Academy this summer, and you will thank the broadcaster. All right, we are about ready to get underway here between the Mustangs and the Broncos. I was told that there's no national anthem, no starting lineups. They're just going to warm up, drop the puck, and get it on, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, they're playing 2 22-minute halves. So no third stanza, no 3-chapter story tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So as you know, I'm a fan of literature. If I actually read books, I'm a fan of movies, which come from books, a lot of them, and they usually are 3-act chapters, 3-act stories. But tonight, just 2 halves. All right, the warm-ups are done. The boys are collecting up the pucks. We're about ready to get underway here. You see who the starting netminders are in between the pipes. Looks like they got number 25 and 26 of the goalies. That is not the roster I was getting. That's upsetting. All right, Mustangs huddling around their goaltender. The Broncos huddling around their goaltender. Trying to find out for us, ladies and gentlemen. The roster I was given doesn't match the numbers on the sweaters for the Mustangs. So the broadcaster is very confused. Looks like it's going to be number 25 in between the pipes. That's Leo Hood, according to my roster here tonight. So hopefully that's correct. We'll find out. But I'll say it with confidence so someone will believe me. All right. The boys are over at the bench. There's 22 and a half minutes up on the board. And we are about ready to get underway here between the Broncos and the Mustangs here tonight. Looks like it might be Michael Fiod getting the start. Number 1 in between the pipes, wearing Roland Melanson's old number for the Broncos. And Leo Hood, I believe, getting the start for the Mustangs. We'll get confirmation on that sometime tonight, hopefully. All right. Mustangs in red, skating from your left to your right. Burrillville in gray, skating from your right to your left. Unless you're watching down in Australia, then it's the other way around, of course. Leaning in to take the draw, number 17. That's Ryan Timon, the big fella. He wins the draw. We're underway over to Sargent. Quickly now, the Broncos into the zone. Frankie on it. Staples into the corner. Behind the net it goes now. Mustangs quickly out to center. Broncos meet it there. Bouncing puck sent back in. It rolls to the defense. The Mustangs trying to get the puck out. Big hit there by Sargent. It's sent away to center. Bouncing puck. Couldn't corral it at the blue line as the Broncos try to send it back out quickly. Tracked down there by big Ryan Flynn, who got even bigger during the offseason. He was big when he was a sophomore. Really big when he was a junior. Now he's looking quite large out there. Large and in charge is Flynn off the boards now. Behind the net it goes. Quickly on it there to Broncos. Broncos circling the wagons. Got it back to the blue line. At the dot, corralling the puck into the corner. On it there is Force. Force got it in front. Deflected in front. They score! The Broncos got the puck down low. It was deflected, I believe, by Steve Rodriguez, who's going to get credited with the goal. Number 11. Yes, it is. There you see him there on your screen. So quickly, the Broncos strike first. 1-0 is the score. Rodriguez with a nice deflection in front. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, One to nothing is the score. Wait, they waved it off, you're telling me? Wait a minute. Hold everything. Hold the phone. They waved it off. Are they saying it was knocked down with a high stick? I believe they are. Oh, my goodness. I was updating the scoreboard. I was updating my Facebook status. And just like that, it deflected in front as Forrest got the shot away. Liam Forrest, number 23, loves to shoot the puck, a senior. Now this season, I felt like I've seen these young lads grow up right before my very eyes here. Forrest and Flynn and Timon, I knew them when they were just little sophomores. Now they're big seniors. Into the corner it goes now. Forrest on it there, so no goal as it's waved off by the official. I'm saying Rodriguez knocked it down with a high stick, but the ref didn't really emphatically let anybody know about it. At least it got by the broadcaster, but if you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, you know that happens every day. We call that Tuesday around here when the broadcaster has no idea what's going on. Well, that's nothing new. All right. So the faceoff is deep now in the Broncos zone as the Mustangs weather that early storm. Forrest out there, number 23, in your scorecard. Letting the quick shot go right off the faceoff. That just missed. That one buzzed the tower of Fiad. Behind the net it goes now. Wanted there is Timon. Back to the blue line, keeping the puck in. Nice job there. Nice. Hudson to keep the puck in. Hudson Stocker. Big hit there at the side of the net. As Joels ran into his man. Mustangs keep the puck in. Got a man all alone. Down low, letting the shot go. Big stop the rebound. Pushed aside. Goes back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That just missed. As Flynn was all alone in front, Fiad made a dazzling stop. A point-blank save there by Michael Fiad. And just like that, the faceoff going to come deep in the Mustang zone.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. There we go, much better.
All right, faceoff one by the Mustangs. Comes away to center now. Here come the Broncos back the other way. With speed down the right wing at the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop, the rebound, pouncing on it like a puma. There's the netminder Hood, and there'll be no further play. So 2:22 left to go. Here in the opening stanza. 20:22, excuse me. Sorry about that. So it's Tristan Baker who's in between the pipes. I think, wait a minute, is it 26 or 25? I'm so confused. All right, we'll work it out. Face-off won by the Broncos, laying the shot goal that went right over the head of the netminder and out to center. It rolls away to center, on it there, turning on it there was Force. Turnover at the red line. Mustangs trying to get the puck in, couldn't do so. That's picked up now by Staples. He sends it across as the Broncos look to break out. Good back checking through the neutral zone there by A.J. Zawar. Puck sent in, goes off the goaltender. And into the corner it goes now, trying to come away with it. All the Mustangs bouncing puck. Mustangs do get it out to center. Trying to track it down there was number 7. On it there was Apple. He lost the handle on it as fresh Mustangs enter the arena of play. The puck ends up behind the net. Trying to come away with it now. All the Mustangs, that's turned over at the blue line as the Broncos look to get the first shot away. Couldn't do so. It's knocked down at center ice. Turning around on there is Potter. Wonder if he's related to Harry. Cameron Potter with the puck now. Potter sending it up. No icing. As it went off the stick there, Forrest, and ends up behind the net. Boy, Forrest really grew too. Wow. He shot up as well. Burrillville. Good defense, offense there on the blue line. Rodriguez, who we thought had the goal earlier. He's got the C on the sweater of the captain. Turned over a chance now. 2-on-1 developing. Down the left wing come the Mustangs. 3-on-2. Sliding it over. The puck lie there. Reaching for it like a hungry hippo. Is the netminder Fiat, and he gobbles up the last wayward marble. And there'll be no rebound. A big stop there by Michael Fiat. As the Mustangs broke away from center ice. Almost a 2-on-0. Turned into a 2-on-1. Then turned into a 3-on-2. If you're doing all the math at home. The ref drops the puck quickly. The ref's really keeping the game moving along tonight. Behind the net it goes now. Wanted there is Force. He sends it hard around for Mason Moore. Couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. There by Stocker. That goes behind the net. Pinching in there is Timon. And the Broncos look to break out. Couldn't connect on the second pass off the boards. Fairfield getting to the puck there. Trying to come away with it. And get it out to center ice they do. That's Caleb Stewart, number 5 in your scorecard. Quick shot. Big stop there. By the netminder, Fiat. They got it back in front on the backhand. Cruising. There was Timon. And back the other way. Comes back out to center where Fairfield retreats and sends it in there as Kleinberg. One times it in on the backhand. Broncos looking to come out of their own zone through the neutral zone. Fairfield doing a nice job stopping the forward progress. Did he gain the red line? Ref says yes. Clearly the ref wants to get the happy hour or he waves it off. And say I'm mad at the official. Let the boys play, I say. Close icing, close offsides. Keep it playing. Keep it 5-on-5 as much as possible. Pinching in there was Potter. That comes away to center now. Burrillville sending it back to the defense. Joels goes on it there, slides it over for his defense partner, Potter. Potter tried to go cross ice. That was knocked down. Good job by Kleinberg. Kleinberg runs into his man, sends him flying. Is on it there. It's Frankie Staples.
Mustangs trying to get it out. That one leapt up on the windowsill, takes an advantageous hop and sent all the way in by Kleinberg. The Mustangs will get fresh paws on the ice, or hooves, I suppose. On it now, Joe's. Joe's trying to get the puck out. Cross-ice pass, a little bit behind Staples. Nice job by Staples to recover it, but Forrest quickly on it there. Forrest, good edge work there as he was headed one way, turned back the other way and got it out to center. Always want to turn on your forehand if you can. And you saw Liam Forrest do it there. With the puck now, Fournette. Fournette sends it in, tracking it down quickly, Kleinberg. Kleinberg behind his own net with just under 17 minutes to go here in the first half. Oh, it pains me to say that. Chipped ahead now, tracking it down there, Fournette. Rodney Fournette, rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Nope, puts the brakes on. Good decision there. Sends it right on the stick of Murphy. Murphy, tape to tape across. Beautiful pass there. Alpha Fiat, Angelo Fiat. Down the right wing, pulling the trigger. Nice job there to come over and get the stick in the shooting lane. By the defenseman there. Was that Forrest? We didn't see the number there. I believe it was 23. Yes, it was. Good play there by Liam Forrest. So Angelo Fiat, number 24. Michael Fiat, number 1, the goaltender. I'm not sure if they are brothers or if they are like Bubba and Forrest and not relation at all. Face off deep in the Mustang zone. Mustangs pick it up, hard around. They are brothers. All right, we got confirmation. That's an odd name, Fiat. So, or unique, I suppose, would be more nicely a way of putting it. Poke checked away there by Force. Sent behind the net now. Force giving chase. He's helped out there by Fiat. Angelo Fiat, the brother of the goaltender. If your brother's a goaltender, then you know that guy's got to have a good shot. I mean, practicing in the basement, in the driveway, and whatnot. Stewart beaten to the puck now, walking in on the Broncos on the backhand. He scores! The Broncos got to the puck down the right wing. Walked in, let the shot go. Very patiently there on the backhand, and this time it's going to count from Steve Rodriguez. So the Broncos get on the board, and I don't see the ref waving this one off. 1-0. There's the score. The Broncos take the lead on the backhand by Rodriguez. As the Mustangs were starting to get a little bit better at play, but a good counterattack there by Burrillville. And they take the lead with exactly 16 minutes left to go here in the opening half. Fiat offsides at the blue line. I love the B, the old school B. I forgot the name. There's a name for that type of writing. I forgot. It starts with a C. Calligraphy or something like that. I got to be careful there. I don't want to say the old film back in the day by Bob Guccione. All right, leaning in to take it now. It's Gabriel Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Is there a Smith on the other team? I don't think so. I love when there's an Anderson and Smith against each other. At the blue line now, Mustangs. Trying to send it across. That hops over to stick there of Polasek. Big hit there as Potter lays the lumber into him. He sent Apple flying. That one goes into the corner off the paw there. Joe's trying to get the puck out. Attempting to harness his inner Diego Maradona there at the blue line, but couldn't keep it in. It was Sawyer. At the blue line now. Ethan Joles turns it over. Chance now for the Mustangs walking in, pulling the trigger right in the middle of the big B. And there'll be no rebound as Fiat cut down the angle nicely and no rebound there. It's not enough at this level just to make the save. You got to control the rebound. There's either got to be no rebound or the rebound's got to be off in the corner. So a good stop there by the netminder. Quickly now down low, chipping it in front. Again, another nice stop there by Fiat. Boy, Fiat does a real nice job getting square to the shooter. He's in control of his crease. He's in control of his game, is this young lad. Love this rink, a beautiful arena. What a great place to see a high school hockey game. Doesn't get any better. Look at this place. This place is beautiful. Right on the campus, too, of the high school. Well, you can't get any better than that. Back to the blue line, kept in. Nice job to keep the puck in there by Timon. He sends it down low. Flynn makes the move, but it's taken away. Back the other way now. Here come the Broncos through the neutral zone, down the right wing, 2-on-4 as the Red Sweaters get back, letting the shot go steered into the corner. Bouncing puck now. Broncos trying to get it out in front, trying to corral it. There's Murphy. Murphy on it. Murphy letting the shot go that hit a body on the way in. And that's sent away to center. Knocked down there by Force. 14.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Don't blame me, not my idea. Sending it in, Forrest going to get it. Forrest behind his goaltender all kinds of time. Forrest looking up. Broncos changing. And Forrest sending it in, helping it along there with Flynn. Goes behind the net now for Fiat. Fiat leaves it for his defenseman. Fiat telling his defenseman to go the length with it. He sure would like an assist. Can't comply, though, as it turned over now behind the net. Mustangs got it back down in front. Here's a chance, reaching behind and grabbing it as the netminder Fiod. And there'll be no further play. Another nice stop there by number 1 in your scorecard, perhaps number 1 in the hearts of the Bronco fans here this evening, Michael Fiod. He's been busy. He's been tested. He's passed every test that the Mustangs have brought his way. He's brought his number 2 pencil. He's making his marks full and dark. A Baloo is a bear. Wuzzle means to mix. Sculch is junk, ladies and gentlemen. Well, my older fans at home remember those tests back in the day to determine if you were smarter than the kid sitting next to you. All right, ref getting ready to drop the puck. The face-off to the right, the waffle side of Fiat. Cleanly won by the Mustangs. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go deflected in front there. The Mustangs have done a real nice job winning face-offs thus far here tonight. Dragging it down, Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got a goal and a goal disallowed. I don't know how much the goal disallowed shows up in the scorecard, but on it quickly now. Timon. Got the puck out to center ice. It's sent back in. Chasing it down now is Forrest. Forrest with a rolling puck to contend with. Trying to get it to settle down. It does. Puts the brakes on. Wings it up the boards. Up ahead now for Flynn. Flynn, 1-on-4. As the Broncos get back. Send it away to center. Fairfield backpedaling at the blue line. Stepping to the outside now, Ethan Murphy. Murphy left it there for Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the corner. Good angle there. As the forward progress was stopped by Timon. Got back to the blue line. Broncos sending it down low. On it now is Forrest. 13.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. Up for Flynn. Flynn tried to get it out. Kept it at the blue line. Bouncing puck running over his man there as Swad was then flying. Good job there by Fiat. And that was Angelo Fiat, the freshman. Was it? Not looking much like a freshman out there. Down the left wing they come now. Mustangs over the blue line. Poke checked away. Nice poke check there by Potter. The rebound came loose there for Sargent. And cutting down the angle quickly there was Fiat. And there'll be no further play. So another nice stop there. Good pressure by the Mustangs as they've had all period long. This is the first game of the season for Fairfield. It's the third game of the season for the Broncos. Broncos are 1-1. Fairfield 0-0, as you might imagine, with this being their first game. You probably knew that, though. The puck goes behind the net. Chasing it down now is Apple. Apple in pursuit. Apple got a piece of it. Apple tracked it down, got it out to center ice, or got it at center ice, I should say. Is Fullman on it there. Mustangs almost had too many horses on the ice there. They got away with one. Well, they didn't really get away with it. They were smart not to touch it, I should say. They didn't get away with anything. Joe's on it now, down the right wing. Protecting the puck over the blue line. Poke checked away. Good reaching poke check there by Forrest. And back the other way now. Here come the Mustangs. Down the right wing. Zawad at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Fiat. And there'll be no further play. 12.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. 1-0. The Broncos lead it. The goal by number 11, Steve Rodriguez, the senior. The captain. I don't know, do they have more than one captain to the Broncos? I think he's the only one with a C on his sweater. I think the Mustangs have more than one captain. You know how I feel about that, ladies and gentlemen. I think there should be one captain on a team, period. There's 2, 3 captains. It takes away from the specialty of it. That's just me, though. I'm a grumpy old get off my lawn guy, so pretty soon I'll be able to say whatever I want. Chipped ahead now. Down the left wing. Frennett at the dot. Frennett lowering the shoulder to the cooker. Big stop. The rebound gets pushed aside. Nice rush there by Frennett. Kept in there by Charlotte. Charette, excuse me. No L in that name. On it now, Frennett. Frennett and Charette. No L in either of those names. Along the boards now. Mustang is trying to come away with it. The Broncos do a nice job to keep it in. The Mustangs control the bouncing puck. At the blue line on the backhand there was Stocker. He got it up. Mustangs get some fresh legs on the ice. Intercepted nicely there by Forrest, who read it like a fine piece of literature. Fakes the shot, steps to the outside, pulls the trigger, looking to go waffle side, and that just missed. As Liam Forrest with a nice fake shot there. Now he's down low. Trying to cycle it there, but didn't get there as Frennett. On it now, Ryan Frennett trying to hit the home run. This could be dangerous. Bouncing up ahead, turning on it, trying to get to it was Murphy, and offsides, or high stick, they're saying. It was knocked down by a high stick on the way in. 11.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. 1-0. The Broncos leading it. A real good affair here tonight. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am not surprised. I knew that these were 2 good hockey teams lining up here tonight for your entertainment purposes at home and all across the globe. And let's not forget the 7 cosmonauts, astronauts, and whatever or nots tuning in on the International Space Station. Big fans of the program. Behind the net now. Good shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff move there, letting the shot go. Big stop, the rebound. Oh, it was loose. The ref blew it dead. As Hood made the save there, Leo Hood. With a nice stop there for the Mustangs. As the faceoff coming deep in the Mustang zone. There's Tristan Baker, excuse me. Baker in between the pipes. All right, I apologize. 26 is Hood. All right, we got this. That one way up in the air, pouring at it there. Like a grizzly bear paws at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn. Trying to get the puck out, couldn't do so. There was Kleinberg. He has a chance now, 2-on-1 down low, letting the shot go. They score! Steve Rodriguez does it once again, the captain of the Broncos. Boy, oh boy, that young lad can really release the puck. It was a turnover at the blue line. Turned into a 2-on-1 down low, and Rodriguez fired it home. Boy, you cannot give that player, that kind of room, that kind of time, that kind of area in the arena. Clearly, you will make your organization pay for it time and time again. He can really sniper it. So Rodriguez with his second goal, and if the first one wasn't called off, it would be a hat trick already. So he's got 2 here tonight. Don't want to give that young lad too much space out there. Boy, oh boy, you can really see what he could do with it. So 2-0, the Broncos leading it. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the opening half. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, director, firstborn, the Lou and Solu, Lukey Bonner, here tonight behind the lens in the beautiful Burrillville Arena. Levy Rink. This is one of my favorite rinks to come to. Nice and warm, too. Real warm. Matter of fact, I'm sweating. Behind the net now, but better than freezing, I'll tell you that. Back to the blue line. That one went off the heel of the stick there. The stick, I thought, might have broken. But it didn't on the Bronco defenseman as Fournette goes back to track it down. Fournette tried to turn, couldn't get it out. And the Broncos quickly recover behind their own net now with 10.5 minutes to go. Down the left wing with speed, carrying out his Potter. Potter up ahead, tried to connect there with Anderson. Anderson lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Chance for the Mustangs over the blue line, protecting the puck, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Fiod. As Flynn had a man draped all over him. Fought him off and got the shot off, did big number 18, but another nice stop there by the netminder, Michael Fiat. Now looks like the fade. Wait a minute, do we have a roughing call coming here against Flynn? I think we do. Well, Flynn, he's going to the sin bin, 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. Says the official anyway. So the first power play of the evening is going to go to the Broncos. This is a huge penalty kill here for the Mustangs. This is a much bigger penalty kill for the Mustangs than it is power play for the Broncos. You don't want to go down 3-0 in the first period, whatever, first half, on the road. So a big penalty kill here. And your goaltender's always got to be your best penalty killer. So a lot of pressure here on Tristan Baker. Face off one. That just missed. The Staples was at the back door. He tracks it down, got it back to the blue line. Broncos set up shop straight away. Force. Moving the puck over at the dot. Force got it back. Force. Walking the line, eyes up, heads up, thinking about his next move. Leaves it, letting the shot go. That trickles to the goaltender. The rebound gets pushed just wide as Staples was knocking at the door. But Baker said, go away, I gave it the office. The netminder, Fiat, leaves it there for Cameron Force. Force behind the net. Looking to skate out, met there by Sargent. Force turns back, regroups. Carrying the puck out now, Cameron Force. Down the right wing they go. Cross corner dump in. Stocker first on it, cleared but not out. Kept in by the Broncos at the blue line. As Murphy at the goal line turns back, got it back to the blue line for Force. Force walks the line. With room now, pulls the trigger through a screen. Deflected, never got through, and sent all the way down by the Mustangs. 1 minute left to go in the man advantage. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the first half. We're already playing 22.5-minute halves. Say that 3 times fast. Over the blue line. Broncos got it down low. C-button, one-timer there by Fournette. Went right over the cage. Trying to get it out there was McHugh. McHugh turns back the other way as the Mustangs send it all the way out to center. It's knocked down by Force. Force, spinorama move there. Didn't have that button when I had Sega Genesis. We only had 3 buttons. That wasn't available. That young lad, clearly a PlayStation move right there. Perhaps you may even say Xbox. 8:46 left to go here in the opening stanza. 36 seconds remaining. on the power play for the Broncos. Broncos recover the puck. On it there is Potter. Potter hounded there by Kleinberg. Kleinberg out there with Timon. Timon causing a turnover. Timon walking in shorthanded. Timon trying to get it back to Kleinberg. Bouncing puck. The Broncos come away with it. Here come the Broncos now. Potter serpentines his way out the center. Was that onside? The ref says it was. Joe's got the puck in. On the back door there was Fiat. Fiat tracks it down with 5 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Broncos. Fiat left it there for Potter. Potter down the left wing as the penalty's over. Out of the box comes Flynn. Flynn looking to get a piece with the shot. They score! I'm not sure if it was deflected down low by Fiat or if Joe's is going to get credited with it. Looks like it's going to be Joe's. Nathan Joe's. It's not a power play goal as Flynn was out of the box. And it wasn't deflected on the way in. So 3-0. The Broncos take a commanding lead here in the first half. As the penalty had just expired and Flynn had gotten out of the box, the Mustangs were feeling a little bit good about things, but that one found its way to the back of the net. 3-0. The Broncos leading it. I'll tell you, I don't get the feeling that the Mustangs are playing bad at all. They had the better of play the first couple of minutes. Fiat made a couple of big stops, but you got to tip your hat to the Broncos. They are capitalizing on their opportunities. The ref's got a brand new puck. As the face-off deep in the Mustang zone. 3-0 now with just under 8 minutes to go here in the opening half. Mustangs with a bit of a hill to climb. Pun intended, they've got the horses to do so. It's going to be no easy task against this goaltender, I'll tell you what. Protecting the puck on the backhand. Good angle there by Force to take it away. On it there is Flynn. Flynn gets it back. Flynn trying to cut back inside. Flynn, good stick in the passing lane as it's knocked down by the Broncos, and they send it up ahead. On it now is Fullman. Fullman lost the handle on it, following it up. Big hit there at the blue line. As Flynn went in and upended the man. Thought he was going to get a tripping penalty there, but the ref said play on. Here's Flynn now coming off the big hit down the right wing with a step at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger, a big stop there as Fiat got the waffle on that. Oh, Flynn with the burst of speed. A nice stop there by the netminder Fiat. Bouncing puck knocked down. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Comes back, trying to get it in front there was Timon. Comes back to Timon. Timon letting the shot go, ends up in the corner. On it there. Nolan Joes. I wonder if he is relation to Nathaniel. Nathaniel and Nolan, if they are relation, well, Nolan better get himself a goal. You don't want to be the only Joes at the dinner table who didn't score tonight. And Big Brother will say, could you pass the corn? You know, pass something. I obviously scored. Looking to pull the trigger to the shot. Waffle save the rebound. Another waffle save as it came right up in the air. What a stop by Fiat. Turning, spinning, letting the backhand go is Timon. As the Mustangs desperate to get on the board, but the netminder Fiat really looking sharp as attack, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps even as sharp as a Lego that you step on in the middle of the night. Back to the blue line it goes now. On it there. That's Joe's. Joe's down the left wing, sending it in. Up for Frennet. Frennet had it knocked away. Mustangs on the counterattack now. Back the other way with speed. Down the right wing they go. Protecting the puck over the blue line there with Stewart. Stewart lost the handle on it. Big hit there. As Flynn sent his man flying. Maybe Flynn was going to get a penalty for that one for interference, but did not. Back to the blue line now. Stewart lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. On it quickly now is Swab. Swab got it in front. Broncos covering the front of the net as they collapse down low in front of their goaltender. Get it out to center. 5:45 to go now. Staples to the outside. Staples trying to lower the shoulder. Bodies go flying there. Play allowed to continue. Broncos jumping on the puck now in the corner. Back to the blue line now. Joe's letting the shot go. That hit a Mustang on the way in. That looked like it hurt. It's Forrest. He went down to block that shot. Looked like it might have got him off the inside of the leg. That's smart. Liam Forrest will gladly trade a black and blue for a block shot any day, ladies and gentlemen. The bus will just have to stop at Walmart on the way home for a frozen bag of peas. Or perhaps a nice ham steak. Keep the swelling down. 5:24 left to go here in the opening half. We're playing two halves here tonight. 3-0 is the score. Behind the net it goes now. On it quickly there is Timon, who's had a couple of shifts on D. Back to the blue line. Charette. It came back to him. Charette sends it down low. Charette, hot potato, gets it back. He lets the shot go wide on the glove side. It comes to the freshman, Fiad. Tried to get it back in front. Back the other way now. Here come the Mustangs. Fiad on the back check. But Fiad's been busy. Kept in by the Broncos as they step to the outside. Got a man cutting to the cooker. That is the same man. Fiad back to Charette now. Charette very good at hot potato. Sliding it across now. Winding. Shooting. Releasing the howitzer. A big stop there and covering it up is Baker. Loose in front. They score. I thought Baker had it covered. But the Broncos dug it loose. Oh, my goodness. And I believe it looks like it's going to be Angelo Fiat, the freshman, who's going to get credit with it. One number 24. He is the locomotive on the celebration train. Was it Fiat who's going to get credited with it? Is that what they said? Wow. 4-0. I thought Baker had it covered. Now you play to the whistle, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like it's going to, is it Ethan Murray is going to get credited with the goal? All right. Now, like I said, you always want to play to the whistle. You dig and dig and dig until the whistle, then you dig once more for good measure. So Ethan Murphy is going to get credited with a chance in front. Now loose in front, covering up his Fiad. It's Michael Fiad, the netminder, the senior. So Fiad just led the celebration, but only credited with the goal. Hey, nothing wrong with that. As the Grinch getting his groove on down there along the boards. All right, leaning in now is Flynn. So 4-0 is the score here. The Broncos lead it. Trying to get it back in front there with Sargent. And the Broncos looking to come away with it. That one jumping up in the air to knock it down. There was Forrest. Forrest quickly now down the right wing. At the dot, lowering the shoulder, cutting in, letting the shot go. Forrest and flying into the post. As Fiat made the save. Forrest went into the post hard there, a little bit shooken up on the play. He seems to be all right, though, gathering his faculties. What a rush there. Nice job at center ice. Jump up in the air, knock it down, and go defense to offense very quickly. Good to see he's all right. He went into the post hard there. Bouncing back up. Putting himself back together there is number 23. Gives the thumbs up to the bench. I'm fine, coach. Don't worry about me. Well, good rush there, but another nice stop there by the netminder, Fiat. Face off one by the Mustangs, trying to get to the puck. Couldn't connect there. Leaning in there was Sargent. Sargent keeps the puck in behind the net. Tracking it down on it, there's Joe. Joe's got it up the boards. Coming over to cut it off there was Apple. Comes away to center ice. That's knocked down by Stocker. Stocker hounded. It's Frennett in on the forecheck. Frennett causing troubles for Stocker. Stocker trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected in front. That one went right over the cage of the goaltender, Baker. So 4-0 is your score. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. Mustangs trying to get the puck out, trying to get on the board for the intermission and the Zamboni. And you're going to make yourself a sandwich for yourself a sarsaparilla. Quickly now back the other way. Out to center ice and sent in there by Apple. Behind the net it goes now. Pinching in there is Flynn. Flynn got it back to the blue line, trying to keep it in with Stocker. And away come the Broncos now down the right wing with speed, dancing over the blue line. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Hatcher as Rodriguez was looking for the hat trick here in the opening stanza. Got it out in front dangerously. Boy, Rodriguez can really fly, really sniper, a real good player. Number 11 in your scorecard. And if he gets a hat trick, he gets to name what flavored ice cream he gets on the way home. And USA hockey rules, so sure he'd like to do that. Down the right wing now, Charette. Charette trying to get the puck in front, ended up back at the blue line, walking the line, letting the shot go through a screen. Wide on the waffle side, quickly now. Off the boards to get it there is Force. Force pinching in. Force a little bit of give and go as he got it back out in front. On the backhand, Stocker couldn't get it out. As the Broncos keep it in, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. That one bounces around, came to Charette. Charette let the shot go. Mustangs having a little trouble getting out of the zone right now. A good job by Murphy turning in the corner. Murphy wheeling and dealing, changing direction, not once but twice. Fresh legs out there for the Broncos. The Mustangs are caught out there a little bit right now. Icing is not necessarily a bad thing. As icing is the call there with 2 minutes left to go. As I often say, you know, if you're tired and you're running around, much better off icing the puck than you are turning it over at the blue line. Get some fresh legs out there. Chance to settle things down a little bit for the Mustangs. The Broncos had them a little bit on their heels there, keeping the puck in. Mustangs were starting to mouth breathe a little bit, looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa. Hard around it goes now. Broncos pinching. Can't keep it in. Hops over the stick of Potter. Potter on the forehand. Got it up to Moore. Moore cross ice pass. It arrives. Made it all the way across the Fulham. Fulham got behind the net. Anderson now. As the Mustangs look to break out. 1:40 left to go here in the opening half. That one bounces around quickly on a stick of Timon. Timon down the right wing. Timon tried to cut inside. Good poke check there by Nathan Rose. Broncos trying to get the puck out, pinching in. Broncos couldn't come away with it as it's knocked down by Apple. Apple sending it up ahead for Timon. Timon, quick shot. Nice flipper stop there by Fiat. And then it goes now. Fiat pouncing on it like a puma. And there'll be no further play. 1:15 left to go here in the opening half. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. A big full docket tomorrow on the Solu. Now a roughing penalty coming up here. So Nathan Joes. So a big power play here for the Mustangs. Tomorrow we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games on the Solu tomorrow. 4 Seahawk games, the Mites, Squirts, Peewees, Bantams. And we've got the Cheshire Rams tomorrow night as they take on Watertown Pumperog, their home opener. And, of course, the Shoreline Sharks will be taking on the Mid-Fairfield Stars tomorrow in a big game tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., between two real good teams. Girls hockey tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm fired up for that one. You know I am. To the corner now, hard around it goes. Broncos would like to get to the intermission without letting one up. Here's Forrest now. Forrest letting the shot go at a man in front, deflected just wide. Back to the blue line it goes now. Flynn over for Timon. Timon back for Flynn. Flynn straight away. Tried to get it over to Forrest. Good stick in the passing lane there. And sent ahead by Frennett. 35 seconds left to go now. Frennett digging, mucking, shorthanded. Went there. Here's Patrick Murphy. Murphy throws a right cross there. Sent back to center ice. There's Force on it. Force shorthanded. Dumps it in. Forrest with 22 seconds left to go. Chance for one more rush here for the Mustangs. Forrest down the left wing. Forrest eludes the hit there. Lost the handle on the puck. That's sent back in by the Broncos. Nobody home for the Mustangs. The puck slowing down. The goaltender decided to not come out on the backhand. They score! Oh, the puck just died about 5 feet in front of the netminder, Baker. And getting to it quickly, shorthanded there, Cameron Force went to the backhand. Oh, I thought Baker was going to come out sliding like Dominic Hasek, but he got caught a little bit in no man's land. And it's the last place you want to be as a goaltender. So Burrillville, with their 5th goal of the half, makes it 5-0. This one was shorthanded. With just 7 seconds left to go here in the opening half as the puck rolls to the goalkeeper. So a shorthanded goal there by Force with 3.5 seconds left to go here in the half. I hope everybody has a fantastic intermission planned. Perhaps do some shopping on your phone. Wrap a couple of gifts, perhaps. Walk the cat. Do some homework. Make yourself a roast beef sandwich. Pour that sarsaparilla, and we'll see you right back here. Shot on goal, steered aside. As the period comes to a close. So a very good one if you're a Broncos fan at home. Your score at the end of the first half. The Burrillville Broncos 5. The Fairfield Mustangs 0. We'll be back in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I'm not sure. First penalty by who? 18. First penalty. Oh, on him? Yeah, it was when he stopped it. No. He gave him teeth. Oh, teed him up. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he teed him up. He mouthed off. Okay. Yep, he teed him up.
Yeah, when you play last night's game?
Well, a bye week. Both days.
Oh, bye week?
Bye week.
Oh, really?
I'm first.
I'll
I'll play outside this week. Yeah, so
that was the first side,
yeah, we go into so we start technically 15, right? So last league, but so I'm in 2 leagues. I'm in a 5 week. So it was weird because I'm like, I've been there before, but it was just like nothing. And I look, and Raiders and freaking Bobby playing. I have the Monday Adams and I have Keenan Allen. Well, Keenan Allen didn't even play because he's something to do with his heel. So I'm like, you know what? That's actually kind of a good thing because I'm not playing this. So I actually had, I just kind of like screwed my So I put Devontae Adams in, and I'm like, he hasn't done shit. Pretty much. It's like 3 or 4. So I'm looking halfway through the game, like AJ's texting me, he's like, it's 21-0. It's something nothing. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I'm like, how much does Adams have? Yeah, I don't know. I look, 3 points. Like that was like first half. Second half, apparently got like 90 something yards, touchdown, whatever. But I'm like, it doesn't matter because I don't have anybody falling. I'm psyched. I was like,
Well, I have Kobe Myers. I didn't play him. He got 17 points, he got 2 touchdowns. Not a lot of yards.
that was a great game. Well, they got points. Shots, points. I'm hoping Herbert comes back next week. They already did something.
Yeah, that was my quarterback.
Herbert,
Yeah.
hopefully he like on the finish comes back or what.
I don't know, I dropped him. I picked up Love, Green Bay. I picked up
That
Warriors.
Warriors. That's good. I mean, a lot of people picked them now. And actually,
Ever
AJ
since
just picked them up.
Kyron Williams came back,
Yeah.
he's been going off. Now they have to worry about the run. That takes so much pressure off the quarterback.
And then you got the pool. Who's like another Cup. Really, he's. Imagine like if Cup and the pool could stay healthy for that game. I don't know. Something weird about that defense. Though. I mean, they're good, but they don't seem like the same defense. But yeah, that's shot. Hopefully, Keenan Allen comes back. If Herbert's not quarterback, whoever is gonna use him like a pinky. And then now I gotta go in the next week, start the playoffs. That's like December. And then last week will be also like I got more points in the league, so I made like $300 just for that. Then I got 3 weeks where I had to do a point, so I got another 75 for that. So even if I get to the playoff, I in the playoff, if I lose, I already made money, and I made my 3 back up. So
That's awesome.
now the other league, the cheap league, like $65 with the pot, and we did 12. We actually did a 12-team thing, which like once you get to that 12 pick of the second round, they're like nothing left. You know what I mean? It goes down fast. But there's a guy in the league that started last year. The guy in the league, he's won the freaking thing like I don't know, the last 3 or 4 years. Like 3 out of 4 years. Because he's like one of the 2 guys that like he wants to win. Like, so he wins out freaking thing. And that league, you can make as many moves as you want.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Brian,
What's up, man? Hey, I'm following you on social media, man. Look, how you doing?
good, how are you?
I thought that was awesome how they dropped the puck.
Yeah.
That's cool. Travis Square.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
When did you hear if they get accepted the contract?
I haven't left my contract yet. I'm trying to figure out if like I'm gonna stick with Army.
You know?
Yeah, so
Your dad can about that.
he's
But they have a lot more like opportunities than I like. Like I do want to try new things.
Nice.
I still got to bring like the Navy SEAL parts. With the Navy part crack, the SEAL part crack.
Yeah. Even if it's not the SEALs, you still got the Seabreeze.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Like the aviation with the Navy is like really good.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
like,
Good stuff.
it was great seeing you guys.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
They work all training.
Right?
They run 10 miles a day. Oh yeah. Oh, so, still alive. Still alive. Oh.
Hey, we're not still live, right? Huh? We're not still live right now. Right?
Someone always assume me too.
Oh, damn it.
So we weren't like that.
We were at like.
If I hear from the FCC. I think we'll be okay.
Oh, what's up? Wasn't the country yesterday out? You should have seen before that. With the traffic back up at 12 o'clock. Everybody was trying something different. I don't know.
Stop outside for the West Side, right?
No, that's funny. Wednesday night, I went east West Palm, 195.
Oh, you went home that night?
I went home that way. I just want, because I had gone 195 east. So I was like, I mean, it wasn't bad. For me, it wasn't bad. I left Providence. I got there. It took me 10 minutes to get the bridge. And then that's why I got up there. That's why I was up there so early.
It's probably better than the other way. They were doing construction on 25.
Coming in. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, everything. I said, you know that.
25.
When I heard everybody, including Newport Bridge, it was down to like what, one lane, and that was even. So I go back 195 west, and I get off follow it. It wasn't. I mean, the line wasn't. It's but so I get off exit 2 when I follow people, goes all the way through like the fucking east side, goes over that back way, the roundabout now. So you're like basically underneath the first stop. Then you go through like Waterman Ave, get the Polk Street Gate, and then follow the whole crowd. You're gonna be in the wrong line. I'm like, I know. So I went straight through all the way down to one Finch, and then got on 146. It was like, but that was at 9 o'clock, 9:30. I don't think it really took me any different. Maybe a few more minutes to get stuff done. It was funny because every time I was going behind people, and then as soon as they took that left, I looked down. Like you're trying to, I'm hoping like people.
Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Hope you made yourself a nice big sarsaparilla, perhaps a roast beef sandwich. As the boys are back out on the ice, and the second half about ready to take place here from the Burrillville Arena here in Burrillville, Rhode Island. The first half was an impressive showing by the Burrillville Broncos as they lead this one 5-0. 2 goals by Rodriguez, one by Joes, one by Cameron Force, and one by Ethan Murphy. And that is where we stand. 5-0 is the score, but the Mustangs start the period on the power play here for another 44 seconds. They did let up a shorthanded goal with less than 10 seconds left to go at the end of the stanza. We'll see if they can have some more luck this period. It looks like staying in between the pipes is going to be Tristan Baker. Number 25 in your scorecard. All right. Boys are back out on the ice. Like we said, it's another power play for Fairfield. Not another power play, but a continuation. That carried over from the first period, from the first half, excuse me. It seems so weird to call hockey halves, ladies and gentlemen. It really hurts my soul. At the blue line, setting the puck in. Going to get it now is Charette. Charette, who had a good first half, I thought. Kept in by Forrest. Forrest trying to find the puck. Hounded from behind. Did get it back, but it went off the boards, and away come the Broncos now. Over the blue line they come, letting the quick shot go. Steered aside there by Baker. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Up ahead, knocked down nicely there by Timon. Timon's got a step. Timon walking in, pulls the trigger. He scores! Ryan Timon putting it top shelf where mommy hides the baby Tylenol. A power play goal for the Mustangs. And they are on the board. Making it 5-1. Well, if they're going to come back, that is a good way to start there. 5-1 is the score. A gorgeous move by Timon as he walked in, faked to the backhand, went back to the forehand, and then put it top shelf. A beautiful outlet pass there. And a power play goal for the Mustangs, so they've got to be pleased to be on the board in the early going. And here's Timon again, looking to prove that the first one was no fluke. Timon sends the puck in. On it, there's Flynn, bouncing puck. Covered up there by Fiat. Oh, the Mustangs now trail 5-1. Well, at least they know that they can get something by Fiat after the first half. I was wondering if they were gonna. He was impressive, but a beautiful move by Timon. There's a chance now, walking in. They score! Back-to-back, belly-to-belly goals. This time it's Ryan Flynn burying the biscuit. Oh, my goodness. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were late getting back from the refrigerator during the intermission and you're wondering what in tarnation is happening, 5-2 is your score as the Mustangs have emerged from the locker room looking like a much different organization. Less than a minute in, they have scored not once but twice and looking now for another one. So 5-2 is the score. And all of a sudden, this is starting to become an interesting hockey game. Back the other way now. Here come the Broncos. Broncos got to be saying to themselves, all right, boys, just find the accelerator and put the foot back on it. A power play coming up here. As I believe it's going to be a power play for the Mustangs. Let's see who's going to be headed to the sin bin. Tripping is the call. Yep, on number 16, Rodney Frennett. So the Mustangs with an interesting opportunity here. With 21 minutes and 23 seconds left to go, a power play opportunity to get within 2. Oh, my goodness, if they could capitalize on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Then hold on to your hats. On it now, Flynn. Flynn pulling the trigger. Had a man in front there. Sargent tried to get the stick on it. That was tracked down by Timon. He sends it behind the net. Sargent on it there. Sargent cycles it down low. In the corner now, Kleinberg. Kleinberg protecting the puck. Kleinberg sends it down low for Sargent. Sargent elected to let it run. As Timon pinching in. Timon against Charette there. Back for Timon behind the net. Timon looking to walk out. He does. Got it sliding it across there. Sargent couldn't get his stick back down. Picked up by Flynn. Flynn back to the blue line. Forrest straight away. Over for Flynn. Flynn tried to get it back to Flores. Good stick there in the passing lane by Frennett. And ends up back at the blue line. 1:15 to go in this important power play as they try to catch the Broncos in a player change due to Mustangs. Pushed in by Sargent. Into the corner it goes now. Bouncing puck back for Forrest. Forrest lets the shot go. Can of corn there for the netminder Fiat. And there'll be no further play. So 1 minute left to go in the power play here for the Mustangs. As all of a sudden they find themselves only down by 3. They were down by 5 just moments ago. It goes by Flynn, then Timon, the 2 seniors, the 2 Ryans. There's the faceoffs one now. Forrest. Forrest couldn't keep it in. Bounces away to center. He's hounded there from behind. Coming over for puck support. There was Flynn. Forrest won it back, but sent all the way down by the Broncos. Off the boards it goes behind the net. Behind Baker. Fairfield looking to break it out. 40 seconds left to go. The first pass is intercepted. There by Rodriguez. Rodriguez had a fantastic opening half. He was everywhere and everything. Well, the Broncos. He got 2 goals, a couple of assists. Now he's out there killing the penalty. Good cross-ice pass right on the tape there. Swat offsides at the blue line. Says the official by half a step. So 24 seconds left to go here on the power play. Mustangs sure would love to capitalize on it, get this down to a 2-goal lead. A long way to go here. 19:48 left to go here in the second half. We're only playing 2 halves tonight, no 3 periods. Shakespeare would be very upset. That one sent all the way down. Chasing it down now is Flynn. Flynn behind his own net with 14 seconds to go on the man advantage. Flynn on the tape for Forrest. Forrest with room down the right wing, a 2-on-1. At the dot, Forrest pulls the trigger right off the butt end of Fiod. I think it went out of play. It did. So Flynn all of a sudden looked up and had a lot of ice down the right wing. Let the shot go. Fiod got the butt end on it. Made the save there. So the face-off deep in the Broncos zone. The power play still with 5 seconds left on it. So if the Mustangs can win the draw, they'll have a couple of extra seconds. It'll still take Frennett a couple of seconds to get back. So the face-off very important here for the Mustangs. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go and gobbling it up there. Closing the wickets was Michael Fiat. Good face-off win there by Sawyer Kleinberg. Kleinberg leaning in to take the draw. Wins it. Back to the blue line. Forrest. Forrest straight away. Lets the shot go deflected. Hit the post. Oh, Forrest rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Back to the blue line it goes now. Charette. His bodies collide there. It looks like Bob Backlund had somebody in a figure 4 leg lock there for a moment. I don't know the internationally recognized sign for figure 4 leg lock, but let's see here. Are both combatants going to be headed off? Or is it going to be a power play? Looks like both of the fellas headed to the sin bin. Forrest and Murphy holding, and it's going to be 5-on-5. So basically just a timeout for a couple of teenagers. So no man advantage for either team as the Mustangs hit the post just moments ago. They trail 5-2. So both young lads in the sin bin hanging out. Broncos send it back in. They regain the blue line. Turning on it there was Kleinberg. Kleinberg tried to go right up the gut, deflected in. That one rolling, making a left-hand turn. That was a little bit tricky there for Fiat, as the puck was rolling on him and turning. Or it seemed tricky from where I was. So the face-off deep in the Broncos zone. Leaning in now is Timon. He won the draw cleanly. Back to the blue line. Flynn didn't get a lot on it as it rolled on him at the last moment. Into the corner. Timon pinching in there. On it there is Fiat. That's Angelo Fiat, number 24. The goaltender Michael Fiat. We found out they are relation. They, in fact, are not like Bubba and Forrest. Trying to get the puck out. Up the boards it goes. All the way down. Will it go for icing? No icing. Icing is waved off. The refs have not called a lot of icings tonight. No, on cue. Icing is the call there. So icing happened when the puck go down bang before the other guy. My harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie season of Denny Lemieux. 18:25 left to go here in the affair. 5-2, the Broncos lead it. Things have settled down here for the Broncos a little bit. They let up 2 goals in the first 30 seconds of the stanza. They came out of the locker room up 5-0. Mustangs with 2 quick goals. But then the Mustangs could not capitalize on the power play. They rang the dinner bell, but that was as close as they got, which is not a shot on goal. Down the left wing now with it, Polasek. Back to the blue line it goes now, Joes. Joes kept the puck in, bouncing puck, Mustangs, high off the glass and out to center. On it quickly there is number 9, Cameron Force. Force to the forehand. Force left it there. Never really in much danger, though. As Flynn runs over his man. Is it onsides? It is. At the blue line, sent ahead now. Getting to it along the blue lines, pouring at it. It's touched there by the Broncos, otherwise it would have been a hand pass. Broncos with the puck now. Force leaned into. Protecting the puck. Into the corner it goes. Quickly on it there's Kleinberg. Kleinberg tried to get out on the backhand. Sending it down low there's Perillo. Pinching, keeping the puck in, Polasek. Polasek at the dot. Polasek pulling the trigger. Goes off the protective mesh. And there'll be no further play. So Evan Polasek wearing Tom Brady's number 12. And I'll never say Tom Brady's old number because I still think Tom Brady's coming back, although his team put up 63 last night, so they might be thinking they don't need him. He can play for the Raiders. He can't play for any other team in the NFL. He owns 10% of the Raiders, but he's allowed to play for the Raiders. He can't play for anybody else. I looked it up. Trying to get it out on the backhand. That doesn't do it. Quick shot, big stop. The rebound gets pushed just wide as Baker got enough of it. Corralling the rolling puck, and out to center it goes. Mustangs knock it down. On it now, Flynn. Flynn over the blue line. Harassed there as 3 Broncos. Came to Flynn quickly. Flynn sends his man flying. That's going to be interference as the puck was not there. So the penalty coming up here to Flynn. He's going to be headed to the sin bin. I think it's interference. Well, it doesn't really matter. He's headed to the sin bin for something. Cross-checking maybe? Let's see here what it is. Roughing is the call. Okay, whatever. So Flynn in the sin bin. 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. So a big power play opportunity here as the Broncos would like to regain the 4-goal lead. I thought it was interference. The puck wasn't there, to be honest with you. Whatever, it's academic, roughing, interference. So big power play here for the Broncos as the Mustangs would like to stay within 3. Perhaps even think about getting a shorthanded one as the Broncos have already got a shorthanded goal. Here tonight and a power play goal. Getting the Jets going now quickly. Potter at the blue line, but offsides. Just under 17 minutes left to go here in the affair. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Lukey Bonner, the Lou and Solu. And tonight's game is presented by Next Level Summer Academy. Now we'll get to more about Next Level in a moment. Here come the Broncos now on the power play. 1:40 left to go. Cross-ice pass, Rodriguez. He's got 2. He circles the wagons. On the tape straight away, Potter. Slides it over. Excuse me, that's Force. I apologize. Force with the puck. Force with room. Force decides to peel back. Force getting some momentum going, letting the shot go. Found through traffic there by Baker. And a little bit of pushing and shoving there as Staples was getting together there with Forrest, and the 2 exchanged pleasantries. 16 and a half left to go in the affair. 1:22 left to go in the power play for the Broncos. And face off deep in the Fairfield zone. Fournette slides it over straight away. With the puck now, Force. Got it back. The quarterback on the power play here. Cameron Force with the puck. Slides it over at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger, they score! A power play goal and a hat trick at that, ladies and gentlemen, of Steve Rodriguez from a beautiful pass from Force. You see the ref sending the hat back across to the fans here. Good job by the fans here at Burrillville. So 6-2 is your score. A power play goal as Rodriguez gets himself the hat trick. So that means that he gets to name what flavored ice cream he gets on the way home. It's USA Hockey rules, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if he's a mint chocolate chip guy, perhaps a chocolate chip cookie dough. Maybe cookies and cream. Maybe he's a pralines and cream kind of guy. French vanilla, perhaps. Down the right wing, trying to get the puck in front. Maybe just a double chocolate. Yeah, good news for him. He's got time to think about it. Here's Murphy now. Murphy stepping to the outside with speed at the dot. Murphy pulls the trigger. Poke checked away at the last moment. Murphy got it back to the blue line. That's kept in there by Joes. Sending it down low with 15:45 to go. Chance in front. That just failed to click as the Mustangs come away with it. So the Broncos regain a 4-goal lead now. 6-2 is the score. It's tracked down by Flynn. He keeps it in. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. All the Broncos, they knife it out to center. On it there is Ethan Murphy. Murphy gains the blue line, sends it in. Offsides is the call. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard of Next Level Summer Academy, they're a one-of-a-kind program, a summer camp that combines professional instruction with traditional camp activities right at the St. Thomas More School in Oakdale, Connecticut. Campers can participate in one of 4 sports intensives, including hockey, soccer, basketball, or football. Week-long sessions are led by coaches and local athletes day and night, and overnight options are available. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, they have the best summer camps. If you got a young lady or a lad you're looking to send to a summer camp this summer, you absolutely want to go to Next Level SummerAcademy.com or give them a call at 914-341-1037. 1488. That's nextlevelSummerAcademy.com. Tell them Scotty sent you. And they'll give you 5% off. I'm telling you, a couple of the Seahawks went last year, and they came back raving about it. This year, it moved. Last year was all the way down in Kent. This year, it's right in Oakdale, so right in our backyard. So make sure to sign up, your young lady or lad, for Next Level Summer Academy. Cross-ice pass doesn't connect there as Force. Got that beautiful assist on the power play. Got it up for Moore. Moore sending it in. Icing is waved off with just under 15 seconds to go. As Forrest got it out on the forehand. Out to center it comes now. Quickly picking up the puck and stepping his way in. Apple lets the shot go. Right off the shoulder there, Fiat. Back to the blue line. Hops over the stick of that Stewart. Sent all the way down. Forrest on it there. Here's Forrest now behind his own net. Forrest up the boards. Chipped ahead by Flynn. On it first, there's Joes. Nolan Joes, the freshman, lost the handle on a chance in front. Now turning, wheeling, letting the shot go there with Sargent. That went off a stick. Benching in to get it now is Stocker. That's kept in at the blue line by Flynn. Flynn lets the shot go. That one steered into the corner. Getting to it first there was Forrest. Forrest takes the hit, but won the puck. Forrest on one leg. Forrest walking in, pulls the trigger. Fiat didn't know where it was for a moment. Good rush there by Liam Forrest. That is a Mustang sandwich right there on Broncos bread. Forrest went back to go get it. Digging, mucking, doing his homework in the corner and drawing the penalty. Does Forrest. So hooking is going to be the call. So the hard work there, number 23 in your scorecard. Pays off for the Mustangs as the Broncos take a penalty. I just realized the Mustangs versus the Broncos. This is a horse battle. Oh, wait. Forrest got the penalty. Oh. Yeah. Who knew? All right. He ended up down on his bum. How did he end up getting the hooking card? I guess he was hooking on his way down. All right, well. So the Broncos get the power play. The other horse, not the Mustang. Huh? Both Ford cars, though. Bronco and the Mustang. So there you have it. Good thing they're different colors. I'd be confused. Sent all the way down. That one right on the stick of the goaltender, Fiat. Fiat had a little trouble with it. Left it there for Force. Fiat telling the broadcaster, relax, Mr. Broadcaster. I had it all along. Yeah, you're right, Michael. I apologize. Down the left wing now with speed. Fournette. That protects the puck. Lost the handle on it. Following it up there quickly was Murphy. That comes back to the blue line now for Force. Force walks the line. Force very patient on the power play. I like that. Trying to send it down low, letting the shot go. Went off a leg. Rodriguez went quickly in to get it. Got it back for Force. Force sources it over on the backhand. Rodriguez slid it across. Oh, the net was yawning there for a moment for Fournette. Back for Force. Force slides it over for Rodriguez. Back for Force. Force lets the shot go. That just missed. He had a man in front there. Sent all the way down. Force will track it down as the puck making a left-hand turn at Albuquerque. On it now, Sargent. Sargent drop pass. Walking in short-handed. Pulling the trigger. Force got in the way of that. Back the other way now. Here come the Broncos. Trying to send it through center ice. That couldn't connect. And quickly now, back the other way. Kleinberg with a tough angle. Lets the shot go off the glove of Fiat. Taking it out of the corner now is Potter. Potter behind the net. 42 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 12.5 in the affair. Chipped ahead now. Walking in, Fiat. Fiat lets the shot go right off the butt end there. Baker. And back the other way, shorthanded. Here comes Kleinberg. Kleinberg over the blue line. Kleinberg with the toe drag. But Potter went down to take away the low ice. So the Mustangs send it in. That bounces off the goaltender. Timon gets back on sides at the blue line. Timon in on the forecheck. Coming away with it is Potter. Timon takes his man to play allowed to continue. And the Sergeant sending the puck on. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Play not allowed to continue. The ref down here didn't call it, but the ref in the back did. So I think we're going to get holding or interference. Is this on the Broncos? I am so confused tonight. I thought for sure that was going to be a penalty on the Mustangs. And I thought the last one was going to be a penalty on the Broncos. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, shame on you. You really shouldn't do that. Not very nice. All right, 11:59 left to go here. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 5 seconds. And then it'll be a power play for the Mustangs for 1:55, if my math is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. In the corner now. On it there, Timon. Left it there for Sargent. Back to the blue line, Forrest. Forrest walks the line, left it for Flynn. Flynn with room. Flynn pulls the trigger, had a couple of men in front, but it didn't get through. Away come the Broncos now, out to center. Bouncing puck. Chasing it there is Murphy. Behind the net, Flynn. Flynn moves it along to himself. Flynn bodied off the puck there by Fournette. Fournette in the corner on the forecheck. Good edge work there. Turning quickly there was Kleinberg, and away come the Mustangs. Down the right wing now. Timon. Timon coasts over the blue line, leaves it for the trailer, Flynn. Flynn with it. Flynn puts the brakes on, down for Timon. Timon in Gretzky's office, behind the net. Timon looking, walks out, lets the shot go! Off the, I think the butt end of the goaltender, and out of play. So 1:10 left to go in the man advantage. 11:10 left to go here in the affair. 6-2 is the score. The power play for the Mustangs. They trail by 4. They were down 5-0 after the first half. Came out. A bit of a blitzkrieg in the first 30 seconds. Made it 5-2. Never got any closer this yet. 6-2 now is the score. The power play goal a couple of moments ago by Rodriguez to complete the hat trick. Now the Mustangs on the power play. Behind the net now Timon. Sends it down low. Setting up. Back for Timon along the boards. He walks off the boards for Flynn at the goal line. Back for Timon, who is cutting in. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. As the Broncos come away with it. Rodriguez down the right wing. Nice play by Forrest there to reach back. Break that up. Down the left wing now with room. Flynn at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Getting a chunk of that was Fiod. Timon pinching in. Had a man cutting to the cooker there. That was Forrest. And that just failed to click. Sent all the way down. No icing, though, as they're still shorthanded for 25 seconds. Behind the net now, on it there is Evan Apple. Apple leaves it. And the Mustangs send it up for Forrest. Forrest couldn't sidestep the poke check there by number 9. That's Cameron Force. On it now, Joe's backpedaling. Joe's trying to get it out. Nice job there by Forrest, getting his clavicle in the way. Down the left wing now, trying to get it in front. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Couldn't get it there. A couple of attempts there by Flynn. Forrest keeping the puck in. The penalty's over. As you see, Potter out from the sin bin, got a man cutting into cooker, couldn't get through, kept in, now at the blue line, winding, shooting, that goes off a skate, and the Broncos are off to the races. Polasek, did he stay on sides? No, he did not. Offsides is the call at the blue line. We're just under 10 minutes left to go here in the second half. We're only playing 22.5-minute halves here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Which I know is exactly the same as 3 15-minute periods mathematically. But the romance of it, the beauty of it, the story of it, the arc of it, the Shakespearean-esque stanzas of it, all taken away. And for what? On the boards now trying to get the puck. I don't like where this trend is going. I see a lot of tournaments doing these two halves. And boy, I'll tell you, if somebody doesn't say something now, we're all going to turn around one day. And this is the way hockey's going to be. Don't think Gary Bettman won't do it. Oh, the NBA only has 2 halves. We should only have 2 halves. But basically, Gary Bettman just walks in, goes on Twitter, sees what the NBA is doing, and then the NHL will have an in-season tournament. You'll see. For no reason at all. But I mean, I got to say, the NBA Cup did do good in the ratings. So say what you want, but the ratings were there for it. So that means the NHL will have an in-season tournament in about a year or 2. And if you want, you can tune in and hear me complain about that. Knocked down. Here comes Fairfield now. Over the blue line with it was Santa. He sends it in. Santa, number 21 in your scorecard, wearing Brent Suttle's old number. You might say Kyle Poso. Santa on it there in the corner. Mustangs at the goal line behind the net. Trying to get it back out in front. Couldn't connect. And pinching in down low there was Stewart. Stewart got it back. Stewart letting the shot go. That one goes off in the corner. Santa on it there. Santa tried to keep the puck in. Couldn't do so. There's a chance now in front. Bouncing puck. That hit a body and sent away to center. All the way down it goes. On it there are the Mustangs as they try to come out of their own zone. That one sent up and out of play with 8:47 left to go here. In the second half, 6-2 is your score. I want to remind everybody, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., there'll be Mites hockey on the Solu. And at 9 a.m., the Shoreline Sharks will be playing host to the Mid-Fairfield Stars. That's going to be a good one. The third time those two teams are getting together. They tied the first game 0-0. The Stars won the second one 4-1. Tomorrow, The third and final meeting between those two heavyweights of the U14 ladies division. All right, face-off coming deep in the Broncos zone. And tomorrow night, the Cheshire Rams have their home opener at the Blue Estorino Arena in Hamden, Connecticut, as they're playing hosts to the Watertown Pumperog Co-op. And that'll be right here on the Solu at 8:15 tomorrow, the prime time game. Hamden Arena, Blue Estorino Arena, always a fantastic place to see a game. Over the blue line now, a little bit of give and go. Stepping up, taking away the real estate there was Forrest. Play there by Liam Forrest. In the corner, quickly on it now, Fournette. Fournette got it back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one trickles to the goaltender, goes push just wide. As the Broncos got to the rebound there. Fournette chases down the puck in the corner. Fournette turning. Good edge work there as Fournette puts the brakes on. Fournette using the official to his advantage. Got the puck back in front. Mustangs trying to chip it out. Didn't get enough on it. Fournette chases it down at the blue line as well. All right, Fournette chases it down in the corner. Fournette chases down at the blue line. He's all over the place. Got to like the hustle there, number 10. There he is again on the backhand, making the broadcaster look like he knows what he's talking about, and that's not easy to do. So thank you, young man. Along the boards now, Mustangs trying to come out with it. And they do get it out to center for Flynn. Flynn with 7.5 to go, hounded from behind by Rodriguez. Rodriguez right up ahead. On the stick there, Murphy. Following up is Potter. And is it offsides or is it a tripping call? Not sure. The ref's got his arm in the air. Looks like headed to the sin bin is Murphy. So Murphy, 2 minutes for tripping other people who were trying to play hockey. Murphy in the sin bin right now. So a power play. Power play for the Mustangs with 7.5 left to go here in the affair. If they're going to have a miraculous comeback, they're going to have to capitalize on this power play, all the Mustangs, as they win the faceoff, letting the shot go deflected just wide there. That was a seeing eye Canuckler in on the goaltender, Riley. Riley has replaced Fiat in between the pipes. Over the blue line now. It's Fournette. Fournette behind the net, poke checked away, got back to it though. Fournette keeps the legs turning, the legs feed the wolf as he sends it down low. 7 minutes left to go in the affair, 90 seconds in the Mustang power play. Fairfield trailing here 6-2. The puck in the corner. Digging, mucking, doing his homework, moving it along there was Joe's. It's knocked down, the Mustangs send it back for Forrest at the blue line. Forrest lets the shot go, coming out. Getting the stick on that was Patrick Murphy. Now it's Patrick Murphy and Ethan Murphy. I'm not sure if they are relation or if they are like Bubba and Forrest. 6-2 is your score. It's 6:40 left to go here in the affair. Leaning in to take the draw now. I believe that's Kleinberg. It was. He won it cleanly. Sliding it over now. Flynn lets the shot go. Big stop there. Steered aside. Good stop there by Karen Riley. Back to the blue line, Forrest. Forrest lets the shot go. That one gets deflected and up and out of play. So a couple of whistles here. About 2/3 of the way through the second half. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. As the face-off deep in the Broncos zone. Islanders and Bruins doing battle tonight at UBS Arena. Rangers home against the Ducks at the Garden. Go Ducks. Trying to send it behind the net. On it there. There's Apple. Digging, mucking, doing their homework. Apple comes away with it. Apple sends it down low, hard along. Up the boards now, knocked down by Flynn. Flynn walks off the boards. Flynn tried to connect there with Kleinberg. Kleinberg moves it along, pinching in his Timon. 30 seconds left to go in the power play, under 6 minutes to go in the affair as that's knocked down by Kleinberg. Coming over quickly was Rodriguez to put pressure on the puck. That goes in the corner. Chasing it down there is Fournette. Fournette lays the lumber into him, but the puck comes loose. Chance in front, still loose. They jab at it, trying to find it. Turning, wheeling on the backhand. Timon couldn't corral it. Comes out to the blue line. Nice job there by Flynn to keep it in. Shifty move there by Kleinberg behind the net. Kleinberg got it out in front. Bouncing puck, still loose. And the man is out of the box. They try to hit him. Good job there by Flynn as he got his shoulder blades in on the pass there. As Murphy lays the lumber into Flynn. 5:10 left to go here in the affair. Hard off the boards, comes out to center, knocked down by Fairfield. Forrest now. Forrest stepping to the outside with speed. Forrest down the right wing, behind the net. Forrest got it out up front. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job to pinch in and keep the puck in there by A.J. Zawad. Behind the net it goes, hard along, all the way down. If it's on net, it's not icing. Well, there you have it. Icing is the call with 4:50 left to go here in the affair. I believe we've got back with Fairfield next week. Let's check the old itinerary, shall we? Today's what? Today's the 15th? Yes, next Wednesday, as they're going to be taking on West Haven from the Sacred Heart Arena on the campus of Sacred Heart. Beautiful arena. Looking forward to broadcasting there. Big stop there right off the faceoff as Riley got the flipper on it. Down the left wing they come now. Polasek sends it across ice. Wheeling and dealing with the puck there is Perillo. Trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so. And away come the Mustangs with 4.5 to go. Over the blue line they go now. Trying to sidestep the defense, but losing the handle on it there with Sargent. And the Broncos get it out to center. Track down there by Stewart. That's sent along, helped along there by Flynn. In the corner. On it there is Cameron Potter. Potter tries to send it along. Couldn't do so. Knocked down by Flynn in the corner. Bodies collide there. Flynn on it behind the net. Flynn trying to get the puck out in front of the man cutting to the cooker. Couldn't connect. That one goes just wide of the waffle of Riley. In the corner now, Flynn. Flynn behind the net. Flynn still with it. Flynn. Puck won't settle down for him. It just was rolling. Weinberg doing battle there against Joes. Weinberg left it behind the net now for Timon. Timon walks back out. Flynn got it back to Timon. Lets the shot go. He scores! A beautiful give and go there between the two Rhinos as Timon gave it to Flynn. Flynn back to Timon. Timon to the back of the net. Oh, my goodness. You got to like the chemistry between those two young lads. They were looking like Jesse Pinkman and Walter White out there, the two of them. The two seniors have been playing together for a real long time. Make it 6-3. Beautiful give and go there. Well, let's see. One more would make it very interesting. Still a big 3-goal lead for the Broncos. As they send the puck up, Forrest taking away the real estate, but coming away with it now is Frennett. Frennett letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound. They score! Patrick Murphy getting to the rebound and putting it top shelf where Daddy hides the good stuff for when the in-laws come over next week. 7-3 is your score. So the Broncos answer right back. And they didn't like the game being only 3 goals apart. So they make it a 4-goal lead again, 7-3. With 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the affair. So if you're thinking about heading to the car to beat the traffic, that 4th goal right there, regaining the 4-goal lead, I should say, might make you do just that. Juan breaks there. And away comes Murphy now, down the left wing. Murphy over the blue line. Murphy sending it behind the net. 3 minutes left to go here in the second half, or the affair, as you might say. Only 2 halves tonight, so if you see the 2 on the screen, you think there's a third period coming up? There's not. Here comes Flynn now. Flynn rolling puck. Flynn protecting it. Flynn pulled down. We might see a penalty shot. Let's see. Looking to see if the ref gives the old penalty shot signal here. You know, he wants to talk to the other official about it. Come on, make the decision yourself, pal. We'll all respect it. You don't need to talk to that guy. You were right there. Penalty shot. There it is. The internationally recognized sign for penalty shot. I thought it might be. Debatable. He was kind of in the clear. But you know what? Why not? It's fun. Everybody's excited. And an opportunity here for Mr. Flynn. So it's going to be Flynn against Riley for the penalty shot. Here comes Flynn now. Flynn taking his time. The southpaw, the left-hander walking in. To the backhand. He scores! Ryan Flynn buries the biscuit on the penalty shot. So 7-4 is the score now as the Mustangs get back within 3. So a penalty shot goal there for Flynn. with 2:42 left to go here in the affair. So if you got the over in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, you're feeling pretty good about things. If you got the under, well, you're not happy with the guy who told you to take the under. I usually take the under, but I didn't tonight. Here's Rodriguez now. Rodriguez at the goal line, got it down low, walking in, that just missed as the puck was rolling on Murphy there. Tracking it down, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, eyes up, heads up, thinking about his next move, looking like a chess player out there. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style at the blue line, butted aside there by the netminder Baker as it comes back in front with 2:15 to go. Mustangs, if they get one here, will still be interesting. Walking in now, Kleinberg. Lost the handle on it, found the handle, turns, lets the shot go just wide on the glove side. Away come the Broncos now through the neutral zone. That's Ethan Murphy, knocked aside there by Forrest. Up ahead now for Kleinberg. Sawyer Kleinberg walks in, lets the shot go. Top of his crease there, Riley Karen wearing number 30, Kelly Rudy's old number. 1:49 left to go here in the affair. I wonder if the Mustangs might pull the goaltender. Why not? Never give up. On it now, Flynn. Flynn got it down low. Flynn got it back. Beautiful pass. Walking in. That went off the mask of the goaltender. The netminder, Riley, took it right off the noggin. Down the right wing now. Broncos walking in, trying to pull the trigger. Couldn't get the shot away there was Force. As it ends up behind the net. On it now is Forrest. Forrest got it up for Flynn. Flynn on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. Always difficult to get the puck out on the backhand. You want to go out on your forehand. Well, now Kleinberg. In your own zone, you're putting the puck out. Got to be on the forehand. It's just not going to get out. There you go. Kept in at the blue line. Letting the shot go. Baker the save, the rebound. Comes back out to center. Poured down there by Charette. 1 minute left to go now behind the net. Forrest. Forrest on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Turning, trying to keep it in. Forrest fights through the check now. Skeets it out to the neutral zone. Got a man up ahead. Right on the stick. Walking in. Flynn to the backhand. Big stop there as Riley got the flipper on it. Flynn in the corner. Takes a couple of hits. Still has the puck now. Here's Forrest. Forrest, though. Riley was turned the wrong way for a moment there. Tracked down. Kept in at the blue line. Deflected pinballs around there. And Stocker did a nice job to keep it in. 30 seconds left to go. They're digging. They're mucking behind the net. Bodies go flying. Forrest sent down. Flynn got it back to the blue line for Timon. Timon lets the shot go. That goes wide. Bounces in front now for Stocker. Stocker trying to find it. And back the other way now comes Moore. Moore a 2-on-1 over the blue line. Moore steps to the outside. Sources it across. Just out of the reach there. Fulham. 5 seconds left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game as the buzzer sounds. And the Broncos head down to their goaltender. And your certified auto repair, top dog of the affair, is going to go to the young lad who had the hat trick, of course, number 11 in gray, Steven Rodriguez. He had the hat trick tonight, a couple of assists. Now you get a hat trick. Like I said, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get on the way home, and you get to be named the certified auto repair top dog of the affair. Well, for my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Lukey Bonner, the Lou and Solu, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Fairfield Mustang hockey here on the Solu. Your final, once again, from Burrillville, Long Island. Rhode Island, not Long Island. I was at Rhode Island. The Berryville Broncos 7 and the Fairfield Mustangs 4. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night.
Thank you.